I know, right? How are you supposed to follow that? I feel like I should have the webcam on and like backflip into view or something after this. I feel like I feel so unhype. Be like, hi guys, how are you doing today? After like that intro. Oh, hello. How are we doing? 1 second. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Hello, folks. How are we doing? I'm gonna waffle about videos for a second.
Nice.
Stand over here and look at the vista. Oh yeah, well, before I waffle about videos, something happened off stream. I'm very sorry. Sometimes I mess about off stream and do like boring things, you know, like sort out the inventory and all that. Happy Father's Day. It is Father's Day, yes. My dad is coming down later. I got him a card and a big box of chocolates and something else that my sister assures me he needs. Which I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, sometimes I mess about on Baldur's Gate. Off stream. And something sad happened. I thought what I'll do is I'll go back through the monastery and just like loot all the crap on the ground and sell it probably, you know. But the same pathing issue happened as happened on stream yesterday, and they fucking ran into the eagles again. And I had to kill all of the eagles. But that's all that's happened. Other than that, after killing the eagles, I found this helm, which is quite nice. It's like the same as I was wearing. Except people who miss me possibly take a little damage. Yeah. Anyway, that's all you've missed. Dead eagles. So I guess we could go and tell the blue jay about that. See if it's got anything to say. My boyfriend got me a card and signed it from our cat. Aw, that's cute. My dad's also coming down because it's my birthday tomorrow as well. I was so close to having the same birthday as Donald Trump. They definitely stole that blue jay. Why would a blue jay make a 12-foot wide nest, though? So what was I gonna... Oh, yeah. I found something video-wise, which I'm incredibly hype about. I'm very excited. I found something very good. I had a lot of disparate threads in this video. And I found, like, a linchpin. I was raving about this to Ashley. I'm not even going to reveal what it is. Because it's too good. But if we do like a metaphor, I basically had point 1 leading into point 2 and point 4 leading into point 5, and last night I found point 3 that links from 2 and into 4, and I was like so happy about it. There was in very general terms, there's something behind this book and interwoven throughout it that I was like, oh, I wonder if any of this came from this particular group of people, and I started searching for the names in the book, and so much of it does. And it's so good. It's so hard not to just spill it all right now. I am definitely not going to be able to hold that in until the video's out. But, you know, I'm streaming Baldur's Gate right now. I could literally just show this screenshot and talk about that for 3 hours now. But, oh my god. And it was a complete coincidence. I stumbled upon it as well. Really happy I did. I wasn't even doing book research or anything at the time. I was doing something completely different, and it just happened to tip me off. Oh, I'm a happy lad. As a result of having fought the birds, though, I think I'm a little beat up. I don't have many spells.
Well.
No one's stopped me yet.
So I'm going to do a rest. Why not? We should take Lae'zel with us tomorrow, shouldn't we, when we go into... you know, it's like Lae'zel's thing, isn't it? Talking to the other Githyanki. Well, I've got a lot of these camp supply things. We'll be fine. I'm going to try and not get into a fight.
On my way.
In the thing, but we should take Lae'zel. Let's take Lae'zel instead of Gale. Because I feel like we need us, obviously, and Karlach does so much damage, and we need Shadowheart to heal. And Gale, well, useful. Ain't coming. Then again, maybe we should drop Shadowheart, because she's going to be pissed off if we ever... just by Lae'zel being around, right? Yeah, okay. Gale, you coming with? Gale does buffs as well, doesn't he? So. Karlach and... well, yeah, we could drop Karlach and just have Lae'zel do whatever Karlach does, you know, just damage. Except I don't know how to use Fighter. Then again, I'm planning not to fight. So yeah, let's drop Karlach. We'll bring Lae'zel.
Always a pleasure.
Copper for your thoughts?
Stay here.
Sounds boring.
You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Yeah, look, just for a minute. Just so we can take Lae'zel to talk to her people. Because I figure Lae'zel would have been a disruptive influence the last time with the dragon, right? But this time we're in. Right? Like, they thought we've been given the okay by the other Githyankis.
The Kresh must be nested in that temple. Our cure is close.
Oh, let's talk to her first, so.
Your skull trembles, your parasite wriggles. Lae'zel sees your memories of your confrontation with Kithrak Voss.
Voss, Justil Kithrak, Knight Supreme, an honorable warrior, Vlakith's finest. I am impressed. He wanted your head, yet it remains firmly atop your shoulders. A lesser man would be adorning the road as a shredded corpse.
Oh, I'm so scared what to tell her. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
If by nice you mean truthful, then consider me positively pleasant. Now, to the point. The Kresh is not far from where you met Voss. We must go there immediately.
Yeah, I
Unless,
haven't
of
leveled
course,
Lae'zel
you'd
yet.
rather sprout waxy tendrils where there were no tendrils before. You must have questions.
Oh, I should have said let's talk about something else. I'd like you to join
It
me.
is done.
Yeah, we'll have to go through Lae'zel's level ups. It's extra attack at level 5. You took her up to level 3. Oh yeah, that's true, apparently. New feat available. We took Savage Attacker last time. What would be good here then? Oh yeah, look, we are 1 down. 2 abilities by 1. So we take that up by 1 and that up by 1. That works, doesn't it? That's simple enough. Alright, Lacel. I'm not planning for you to fight. It's not gonna happen. But on the off chance it does happen, we should probably put you in equipment, right? What maneuvers did you take? I have.
Objective noted.
Not a clue. Some of these.
Eager for battle.
Okay, so she's probably fine with the sword she's wearing, right? What armor does she wear? I don't know any of this. We could make her wear the silly mask. She's a better candidate. Well, you know, again, I'm not actually planning to fight, and that's technically better, but conditionally upon her not having much health, you see. But, you know, I'm not... I don't need to change too much again. What we're going to do is not get into a fight. That's our big plan. I got some of these other ones, didn't I? Some of these are like... Some of these were readable and some of them weren't. I think maybe they all were, actually. Oh, look at that. That's cute, isn't it? If you have Lae'zel selected, you can just read those. I have no clue what the plus ones mean necessarily. Hey, look, that's more fire conditional. And does extra damage. Oh, look at that. That's so silly. +1 means +1 to hit and +1 to damage. I see. So both. I thought it was just damage. So that's like... That's superior, even though it doesn't look so in raw damage numbers, right? Say. Something like that. I don't know. What do you want to equip? We could give her some potions. Should we give her this suspicious poison that looks like a health potion? That's funny, isn't it? That they made it look like that. Oh, I got poison apples. I just picked up some apples in the forest, didn't I? And then, but they're actually poison. So much in here is like stealth. Lae'zel's armor is like, you know, it's alright, isn't it? She's probably fine. Your armor class increases by 1. Bardic inspiration. Like, you know what? She's not a bard, but extra armor class, whatever. Lae'zel can go heavy armor. If I had anything good enough, I think. Yeah, that's an extra 1, isn't it? And then what are we gonna give her? I mean, any rings or necklaces or whatever that we have, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anything that's gonna be useful. Unarmed attacks. We'll give her this thing with some spells on, because it's funny. We could do the boots of speed. It's fine. And I don't know, this that has Thunder Wave on it. There we go, she's fully equipped. This is the best Lae'zel's ever been, probably. Try that hat on her. She has to wear her hair down with the hats. Oh my god. I'll give her the Constitution saving throws one. There we go. She looks ridiculous.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay.
Lost in thought.
Well, no, not end turn in turn-based mode. What am I doing? Click the wrong button.
Very well.
All right, what now?
Again, if everything goes right.
What path lies before me?
We're not gonna be. I need to walk back through now. Oh, hang on. Let's talk to the Blue Jay first. Why not? I am not gonna be fighting. I'm just gonna talk to them and explain myself. And things will be fine.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it
Oh.
broken?
God.
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging...
Where is this? They can't get here because they're... Well, who needs them? Speak with animals.
Something's on my mind.
Don't you have anything better to do than bother me?
I finished off those eagles for you. The top of the monastery is all yours. I didn't do it for you, but...
Eagles can be killed? Incredible! Thank you, kind, tall, ugly stranger.
Don't call me tall.
My nest awaits.
What will you do if more eagles sense the roof?
Well, I'll either be killed or ask another poor sap to fight him again.
You went back. I accidentally had to kill them off screen due to another pathing issue. Listen to camp. Yeah, unfortunately. The pathing issue was that
What's hiding here?
my characters decided to root through the very top of the monastery anytime I sent them to go anywhere and kept running into the eagles. See, I could do all the spell. You know what?
Ready and willing.
I will do mage armor,
What to do?
but I'm not even gonna
If
put
not over, then
long
through.
strider on everyone, or aid with Shadowheart. So convinced am I that we are not gonna have to fight. See, if I click like here, oh, the game's gonna go, that's too far ahead. Let's send them up to the roof. Look at this. Look at this pathing. It's weird, isn't it? We got 2 lots of experience. Probably one for a quest, one for discovering the area.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly. Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
Allow Lae'zel to answer. I feel like we should let Lae'zel handle this one.
We seek the Sathisk.
Shadowheart disapproves. This is why I didn't want to bring Shadowheart.
Infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Kreshia watches you.
Hello.
You may proceed.
Thank you. How about you?
You may proceed to the crash.
Thank you. How about you?
Stop meddling where you aren't wanted, Istik.
I'm going to assume Istik means friend.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rastil?
Loose words are food. You should know better.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Youth.
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? An Istik? But you can't be here. I can't be seen with you. That's your cry.
Quanirel, the Inquisition have more to worry about than who you talk to in the corridors.
Tell me or I'll beat it out of you. I'm not going to say that. Inquisition.
Our Queen's eyes and ears. They're her will incarnate, and right now, they're here.
At ease. I'm just looking for your captain.
See? I told you. Nothing to worry about.
She's
Lovely
in
hair.
her quarters. Through those doors.
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save your compliments.
I don't
Aw.
make compliments.
They're being
I make
friends.
observation.
Sort of. Alright, go to the infirmary. It's, you know, through that door when... Ooh, we got a teleporty wall over here. Quarter mistress. Do you sell stuff? It'd be funny if every guard stopped you and demanded to know why you were there.
Ugh, blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this.
Your kind wouldn't be here. Get to trade. I guarantee all my stuff's spotless.
Fine, but your paraphernalia had better be pristine.
Germophobic. Give Yankee. Knife of the Undermountain King. Organ Rearranger. Reduce the number you need to roll a critical hit. I guess that's a very good rogue sword or something like that, right? Against lightly or heavily obscured targets. Ooh, when they're in the shadows. Set the wearer's dex score to 18. Oh, plus 1 attack. Oh, so this is like... I imagine this is like rogue heaven with those two things, I suppose. Couldn't you get, like... then again, you can only pump the stats so far, can't you? It's because they're capped, you know. You could completely break the game if they weren't, by wearing, like, the thing that sets your intellect up, and then the thing that sets your dex up, and then the thing that sets your strength up, and put all your remaining points into health or whatever. Defender flail. Ooh. Ooh. I might want that. I think I want this for sausage roll. It's got armor class +1 on it. And it reduces incoming damage by 1. It's cute as well. I'm going for it. Faithbreaker is fun, but look at that. They're extremely expensive for something. What else we got? Larethian's Wrath. Daredevil Gloves. Doom Lobber. A +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. Your ranged spell attacks are made as melee spell attacks when you're adjacent to a hostile creature. I guess that means you don't get a disadvantage from being close while you're casting spells. Athletics +1 and concentration. Yeah, something like where you're not going to get it to 18, you know. You're like, oh, you wear those, and then you put your points into other stuff than that, you know. So I guess it's kind of worthwhile from a stat perspective, isn't it? Because you're like, you can put, you can get rid of dex points and put them into constitution or whatever. You can respec and be like, your dex is 8 now. It's 8, but then suddenly you get 10 more. That is I mean... you know what? That's tempting. That is tempting. Plus, I've been thinking that we need to get Shadowheart's dex higher. That's her most important stat. It's very expensive, though. Then again, they'll have some. They might have some other utility, you know. Going forward. But it is a big chunk of our money. Then again, it's a big chunk of our money, but I've only been selling wares I've been picking up and not anything. I've been keeping all equipment, I've been keeping all of these scrolls, everything like that. I'm getting them. And then I'm putting them on Shadowheart.
On your way, then.
And then I'm going to go to camp and configure Shadowheart stats very quickly. That's allowed, right? Hey, did we all level up? What the hell? Oh, we did. When did we level up? Just from walking into the place? You and nearby allies can't be charmed. Oh, that's another aura, is it? You gain 1 level 2 spell slot switcher. Yeah, okay, brilliant. That's good enough, isn't it? I like the simple level ups. Uh-oh, wizard. Gain 2 spells. Gain a level 4 spell slot. Oh god, now we have to read all the level 4s. And there's about 700 of them. Banishment. Temporarily banish your target to another plane of existence. Blight. Plants take maximum damage from this spell. Confusion. Confuse a group of creatures. That could be good. Conjure an elemental. I do like anything that gives enemies an extra thing to fight. Dimension door. Teleport yourself from one ally to a place you can see. Turning the area into difficult terrain. Attacking and smothering creatures within. That's like extra grease, right? Wreathe your body in flames that shed light in a 3-meter radius. Oh, that's pretty cool. Invisible. Ice storm. Let's see. Ice storm. I'm leaning towards ice storm. Oh, that's cool. Resilient sphere. Phantasmal killer. Haunt a creature with its worst nightmares. It takes 4 to 40 psychic damage per turn. What was... I had a thing, didn't I? I had a scroll of ice something. Which one did I have? Because if it's Ice Storm, couldn't I learn it from the scroll and not take it here? Well, I can't see his inventory right now. Can I? Can I back out of this? I can. Gale, what was that one scroll you had? See, we have Ice Storm. So if we level them up, we can learn it from that, right? Polymorph turns a creature into a sheep. While that is fun, like, on a wisdom save concentration, I mean, this is a wisdom save concentration. And pins something down and hurts it per turn. Like, wouldn't you just take that over become a sheep? Unless you can turn something into a sheep that's bigger than a sheep. Because if you could turn something bigger than a sheep into a sheep, and Karlach is strong enough to throw a sheep, does it keep its weight? If something weighs a ton and Gale turns it into a sheep, does it become the weight of a sheep, or is it an extremely heavy sheep? You have a spell that can make things smaller. That's true. Because if that's true, then sheep is in, I think. For the level 4s. I think I'm taking sheep. And then I like the sound of that. Make the ground difficult terrain. I think that's kind of fun. But also, I like the sound of confusion as well. Also, Wall of Fire could have some utility as well, right? I'm not if I knew more about Enlarge Reduce, like how small does it make it? Does it affect the weight? You know, that's what I want to know. I'm gonna take it, and then we'll learn Ice Storm for he does damage with this spell thing. You can make Karlach bigger as well. Oh yeah, that's true actually, isn't it? Yeah, because there's been times Karlach isn't strong enough to throw something. So it'd be good if we could hop to Gale and be like, make Karlach larger. Which I guess has more utility in the throwing things department than making something smaller, because one big Karlach can throw many smaller things. As opposed to one regular sized Karlach throwing many, like one smaller thing, you know. You didn't see my previous message. There's a tiny button that opens a menu that all the scrolls. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. We already know Guardian of Faith. Call forth a Divine Guardian. Do we know that already? Snap an ally out of any stun. We already know Death Ward, apparently. She'll have Banishment. Oh, we learn it from this. So we get it as this, but Life Domain as a better version, apparently. Is it better? Because it's always prepared, I guess is the point, right? Like, it's the same spell, but it's always prepared for you. Call forth Divine Guardian that attacks nearby enemies. So you can use that to, like, block a door, I guess. Something like that. Oh yeah, they sell. Definitely gonna be part of the party going forward. Oh, what should we do? Oh, there's so much. I'm definitely gonna read all of these. should probably do the maneuvering attack, I imagine. And probably rally. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really useful. Yeah. So you high enough level to learn this now. He is indeed. Learn more spells. Oh yeah, look. Look at that. That's handy. Alright. I don't find myself using Ice Knife much because I just use his Ice cantrip without using a spell slot, you know. But I do want the big Ice Storm in there. Definitely. I think I want to save level 3 spell slots purely for counterspell. I don't even feel like throwing Fireball all that much. You know, I mean, Fireball is just like, if you want to make a big area explode, it's fun. I almost feel like I want Gale as a different type of wizard, to be perfectly honest, because the other stuff just seems more fun. I have never used Witch Bolt, ever, I don't think. I am going to put Polymorph in. In fact, no, I'm not. I could give him a Misty Step item and lose Misty Step, you know. Which I'm going to do. Haste seems like it's good as well. Let's see, 10 turns? I mean, he should just put that on Karlach at the start of combat, right? And I'll do Enlarge for now. Haste is concentration, so we can't have him concentrate on anything else. So it'd be like... Well, I guess if we were... Oh, when the condition ends, become lethargic. So we'd have to protect Gale's concentration, basically. Wouldn't we? I like how I'm just keeping Grease. It's like, nope. Grease and Magic Missile we keep all the time.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
So I'm guessing I can only have one of these auras on at once, obviously, right? No. Protection and Devotion. On at the same time.
Light on my feet.
So we just know both of those, do we? And that's it? Well, alright. Yeah, fair enough then.
I'll see what I can learn.
Hello, you.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection, as thou desire?
Spending so much money, but you know what? That's what it's for, isn't it? So if we've took Dex up to 18 with the gloves, what are we putting stuff in here now then? What do we need with her? We'd need to get an extra wisdom from somewhere. Well, you know, I'm sure we'll be able to sort that out, won't we? Dex. We don't need any Dex, because I'm having her wear the Dex to 18 gloves. That's the point of this respec. So we've just got 7 free points. So they go where then? Strength if you got points left. Yeah, so she can jump. And we don't need intelligence at all with her. We just need to not cast her one cantrip that scales off of... Then again, -1 to save and throws. You know, we can make... Do you reckon? No one's allowed to shout at me for this one. Because I'm going to make you all okay it before we go. Right? Any thoughts? Seems okay. There we go. That's chat's unanimous opinion. I don't have anything to put anything in though, you know. Like I could get rid of more charisma and put more into strength, but you know, so what, you know. Dex is nice for initiative. I've put her in gloves that set her dex to 18, which is the point of the 3-spec. Whatever, she's going with that. Sorry, I just arrived. That's okay. Sorry to shout.
Looking ahead.
I had to say that 3 times. And then we just don't want to change anything else, do we? You should pump dex. It's pretty low there. Do I have to reselect feats and cantrips again? I think I took this because it's funny, but I've never used it. That's good if you're like the face of the party, but can you cast this on someone else? No, you cannot. Okay. Gale has light. I think you cast that on yourself as well, right? Yeah, make a target. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that could be good. And feet. What did I take for her feet? I thought I took alert, but she kept on getting... Something that sets Wiz up. Yeah, that might be good. Of these, what are the ones that set things up? There's obviously ability improvement, but then, you know, there might be something that's like... Increase your wisdom by 1, and, you know... Tough. Alert is better, but less fun. I feel like alert on Sausage Roll is important. I feel like it's less important on Shadowheart because she's our healer, right? So she's not got a lot to do on the first turn anyway, you know, other than make the sword sing, you know. Luck points. You learn 2 ritual spells of your choice. Damn. wish you could see like the list of the ones that were. I'm gonna take a look. Wonderful. Gotta remember that she hurts. Undead she turns. Brilliant. Can't wait to do that again. Whenever we find better gloves for her. We need to respec her again. Been going for nearly an hour and I've spoken to one Githyanki. Wait, no. At least 2 or 3. Blummin' honor mode. Making me care about the stats and the dice rolls and rubbish like that.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
A handwritten tome documenting various tried and tested ways to track mind flayers. Cool. Can you show what armor Lae'zel is wearing?
Indolence breeds madness.
She's wearing chainmail +1 at the moment.
Let's move. These boots have seen everything.
The tree. Great interest in this relic of yours, Shadowheart. Or should I say, weapon?
Shut
What
up.
Are you hiding?
Shush. Don't give it away.
I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Shadowheart, stop being racist.
An Istik allowed to soil our halls? Chick.
You can't take those 2 anywhere.
Seems simple enough.
Oh.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
If Yankee politics here.
Shut those doors. This is not a public forum.
Githrak is like a general or something then, right? Shadowheart failed this. What are you doing?
May the darkness protect you.
Frightened. But, you know, wasn't interested in talking about it.
Once ate a dwarf, armor and all. Took me a whole 10 days to pass him.
Well, fuck you then.
I should speak up.
If she keeps making me eat armor, I'm going on a hunger strike.
We should really strip them. You know, for the wolves first. Therazin, it would behoove you to remember that should you or any other member of Crash Yellow flout the new rules, that would consider an act of treason. I am our Queen's eyes, I see all. Inquisition. Agreed. Inquisitor. Wargaz. Hello.
An Istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Technically.
Don't tell her anything.
Who said that? I think I have what you're looking for. We can so talk ourselves into getting our heads cut off here, can't we? This is the pretending to be stupid answer, right? I have a weapon, want to see your blood on it.
The Inquisitor? On what grounds?
I have proof of the Illithid invasion. It might help your Inquisitor to rethink his priorities.
We have all the proof we need, and it has not moved his resolve. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an Inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Meanwhile, Illithid sickness spreads right in front of us.
Attack. That's great. Just like leap across the table at the end of a random sentence. What's so important about this weapon?
I do not know. This hunt is the Inquisitor's folly, not mine.
What's it look like?
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script, stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
Obviously.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it?
Shadowheart, stop. Are we allowed to lie? Shadowheart fucking has dropped us right in here. Am I allowed to lie? The Gith are evil? Are they evil? I'm unclear on who is evil necessarily in this world. Like, I don't know about the utility. Oh, I need to reset Shadowheart's spells. I haven't prepared spells on her, so she can't give us our advantage one. You've been given the option because I took an oath, and the oath says I'm not allowed to lie. But I am allowed to lie in certain situations. I'm just not sure.
Then stop wasting my time, Istik. You are
broke
one of
your
the
oath.
mercenaries we engaged, are you not?
Not exactly. I'm here to loot the place. Of course, I'll be back on the search immediately.
I have business to attend to. Return with the weapon, or do not return at all.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Ah. Yeah, look, it's like... It's just picked like random spells for me. Way too random, actually. Ugh, I didn't think it would change my spells, but it definitely has, hasn't it? That's so annoying, because I'm going to have to do Shadowheart again. Well, okay. We'll just do her again when we get there. That's useless. Use as a spell slot. Can only be used outside of combat. That's terrible. Well, it doesn't matter what she has now. Because again,
I've got a long road ahead. Need to find a way forward.
clerics get all their spells. Is that true? Where did I get that? What am I looking for here then? There's something I want. I think you're all lying to me here. Well, we're on the wrong person here. Well, I don't need protection from poison on me, do I? I need to go through everyone's spells.
At the ready.
Ooh, Guardian of Faith. I kind of want that. So these are just always there, right? So I can always cast that. That's always prepared. This enhance ability. That's what I wanted. Stat 1 changes around. Okay, we don't have to redo Shadow. Thank God. I only really use it to heal. Stokas. But we can do Spirit Guardians. We can do Guardian of Faith. If she has to do combat. But I wanted this equipped for sure for conversation checks.
This way.
Never a dull moment. I'll give it a shot.
Let's have a look at this. This map is an act of improvised cartography. It highlights the areas of the Shadowcurse lands explored by Githyanki scouts.
A map of the Sword Coast. My people have scouted well beyond the temple.
The stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. Be aware, cultists must be captured on sight. Interrogation swift but effective. Search for the artifact for priority 1. Ah, they're great.
Very well.
Oh, I do like the summoned weapon, don't I? Yeah. I think that's... I used that a bunch. What can we drop to get spiritual weapon back? Create or destroy water. There we go.
Have a lot on my mind.
We have bottles of water if we need water.
Well, in it. Should mind my stab.
Insufferable whining.
Getting kicked.
Your disobedience brings shame on Crest.
Oh, we are.
I'm sorry, Savage.
What's up for discussion?
We are in trouble now.
Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this. It's stupid. All for you.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling
Off.
is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Leave the boy alone. You made your point. See, but, you know, they come from a martial sort of culture where they like this sort of thing, don't they? I feel like, you know, 21. I need to use Voice of the Circle. I don't want to get to see this guy get killed. Then again, we got +6. I can give ourselves advantage. So we'd have to have one roll be a 15 or above. I'm trying to weigh this against how much I care about this kid. Fine. We're doing it. Oh, thank God. You were worth a spell slot, kid.
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you prove as weak as this should we meet on the battlefield, Istik.
Thank you.
You are well on your way to being Gake food. Do better!
Anyone else to talk to in here? Wahaha. Notes on Mind Flayer anatomy. Mind flayers must consume the brains of humanoids in order to stay alive. It's said that the act of devouring a humanoid brain results in a state of euphoria and contributes to the thin glaze of mucus that coats a mind flayer's skin. That's horrible. The skulls are filled with eggs that will later become tadpoles, which enthrall their victims. Since mind flayers procreate by tadpole humanoids, they technically have no need of genitals, but I've been unable to verify this. That's horrible. Can we strip a mind flayer in this? Use it. We are not going to steal this, are we?
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
Draw a new face on the portrait. I am not gonna do that. Well. I am obviously not gonna draw on their portrait.
Doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
It looks like a comet to me. I can see it.
This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
Just immediately get us killed.
The Yankee are distracted enough. They don't need your interference. Look, I don't have time to talk to you, Istik. This place isn't going to clean itself.
Let's go this way. Ooh. Hatchery.
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
You, where are all your eggs?
Istik are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
Cool. I thought a hatchery would have more eggs.
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Koku, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Let's speak to the Varsh. That's probably you, isn't it? In fact, they can probably follow us without getting themselves killed here, can't they?
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Best avoid that.
Stop moving close. To the mines. Okay. Hello.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore...
You're cool.
I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
I came here to steal an egg. I love that. You can play as a very honest, straightforward, horrible person in this, can't you? You're like, I've come here to loot everything. Just like admit it to people. That's funny. I heard you're waiting for one last egg to hatch.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Why do you care so much about one dud egg? Situational. Oh, well, okay, fair enough.
Not all that arrive late are weak. I created this entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch.
Ah.
They almost drowned me in the hatching pool. If it wasn't for the Vash of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance.
Let me help. I can take it somewhere safe. I don't want to take it.
Kithrak Therazin will give orders to destroy it. She will say it's a weakling. I'll give it a while longer. And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right.
Yeah, there's a difference in those sorts of stories between showing people as like well-intentioned but flawed human beings and being like everyone's just a prick. So it doesn't really matter what you do, you know. Hang on. I don't want to say any of this out. There's no leave option. I've already came up with a scheme for the egg. I don't want the egg. Take it. Look, what are we gonna do with it? Just what if it hatches? I don't want to.
That is for me to decide. Time for you to leave, I think, Istik.
I agree.
And do not touch the egg. Please come out.
You know what? Just teleporting. That's the mines. Did I click on me on the map? I didn't even know you could do that. I selected by clicking on the map icon.
Still alive. So that's progress.
There we go. Discover the artifact's secrets. It wants the quest is like talk. I'm gonna go this way.
Time to press ahead.
See, I insulted the egg on purpose so that he'd tell me to get out, because all of the other options were give me the egg, and I don't want his fucking egg. I don't want to take the egg off him. They're playing with mage hands.
Focus.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Not now, Kachuki. We're busy.
What's in the chest? It's making an awful noise. Is it? I didn't hear that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Whatever it is, I think you should stop.
No.
Oh, I miss my nephew all of a sudden. I wonder why. Stop it. Let that thing out.
Nuh-uh. We're having fun.
Children, cease this impudence at once. Paladin. I'm doing it. What, a 10 check on it? It's a kid. Intimidation check should be like a 3 or something. Yeah, we'll keep the advantage on charisma checks on. Well, we could. It's technically, it would be better to put guidance on instead of that, but if I want to recast that at all, it'll take another spell slot, you know, so.
Fine. If you're going to be a big baby about it. A big, ugly baby? Open it up then. It's all yours.
My faith protects me.
Is it?
A lock? How tempting.
We're allowed to lockpick this. Oh my fucking god. Oh, we've now got -1 dexterity. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Does this not apply to lockpicking checks? Jesus Christ. Look closer. Oh, I see. I stopped reading here. I was like, that's bullshit. Okay. Oh well, you know. Who needs checks if you just roll 20s, right?
Your face, Kachogi.
Well. Still, you probably shouldn't be torturing this thing. I will say. Okay, now we need to kill this cat. Without making it turn into a giant tiger, or getting anyone else involved in this battle, right? These kids will get along with Shovel. Oh, you have to roll for concentration every time, I see. Wow. Really good row sound effect. Little bastard kids. How I hate them. Hello.
This creche is... What business have you in a creche dormitory, Istik? Move along.
I'm just looking around.
That they let outsiders into the creche sets a bad precedent.
Stood up just to say that and went back to bed immediately. Mind Flayer parasite specimen. Infirmary records. Before we talk here.
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Dream visitor pointed at. Ah, why is the camera auto spinning? Oh, you can set the camera to spin automatically. That's probably making everyone sick. Okay, I can't stop now. I can't stop. Stop it. So, okay, how do we... How do I center the camera on ourselves? What do we do? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can't give up now.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Okay, click on someone else.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Jesus Christ. I felt sick there. I was trying to hold shift to see if I could be seen at all, because that shows you view cones and stuff, so I can steal these without being seen. A massive compendium of notes documenting with clinical precision the dissection of over 200 illithid parasites recorded in the common tongue. External presentation consistent with previous samples, but intestinal coloration is not. Internal fluids also appear discolored and infused with some sort of powerful magic. I need to spend some time reading about the magic in this land. My studies in Tunaraf, extensive as they are, do not cover whatever this magic is. These parasites are unusual. I will need to retrieve similarly unusual samples in order to deduce a pattern.
Moving ahead.
Yeah, that I thought, yeah, because it's weird that, because you'd hold shift to be like, let's see what people can see, you know, to see if I'm in stealth or not. If I can be seen doing what I'm doing. But obviously, you might turn the camera with the mouse at the same time, you know, to be like, let's find out. Yeah, and you can just set it to be locked into this, and it's stuck now. It's stuck doing that and won't stop until
excellent choice.
You click on someone else and off again. That's funny. That was rough. Yeah, that made me feel a little sick, to tell you the truth.
Here we go. Parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
I'm just going to lean over you and read your notes in case it comes up in conversation. Doing something about Varl is a drain on resource, not to mention interrupting my research. The name Varl comes up 47 times. Is Varl a hypochondriac? Hypochondriac, even. It'd be funny to just go touch that without talking to the doctor first.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
Gawking for me.
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak. And I will decide what respect you're owed.
Oh God, they're all like her. I'd prefer Lae'zel to speak on my behalf. That's fun. You can just like be like, no, this is your character moment. Get in there. Yeah, let's punt Lae'zel to the front. Why not?
Lae'zel, is it? Fine. And be quick. My work is of vital import.
We carry Geich tadpoles and have done so for countless days, yet we show no symptoms. We must enter the Zaithsk.
You are infected, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Fascinating. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you are cured.
Like, it's so obvious that they're like, we will purge you of all infection, by killing you, the only cure. What will the Zaithisk do?
It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. What else? It will be worth it, I assure you.
And will I?
Rarely experience a Zaithisk. You are very lucky, Istik.
Will I be alive at the end of it? Will I want to be like, okay, am I going to be alive in 10 minutes if I listen to what you say?
Go on. My time is vital. Do not squander it.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithisk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Lae'zel seems unusually fervent, even for a Githyanki, right? Examine the device. You don't have a clue what that thing is. True. That's an accurate roll. For the real me.
The device is part organic, part synthetic. But you can't tell how it was made. Or how it works.
Stand aside. My time has come.
How many GIF have you... Just going off the other GIF here. Some of them seem like a little less indoctrinated than Lae'zel. Stand back. I'm going for... Let's let Lae'zel go.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
Sit, child. Let the Zaithisk end your suffering.
I mean, come on. End your suffering. I mean, I don't know how the doctor thinks this is going to work exactly. She thinks this thing's going to execute Lae'zel and then we're going to queue up to be like, me next, please. Like, she should really call the guards in before doing this.
The parasite at all times. The Zaithisk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithisk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification?
Obviously not.
Is this the cure?
Call on your parasite. Show Lae'zel what she stands to lose. Plead with the doctor. Lae'zel's in great pain. The doctor's not going to give a fuck. Endure, Lae'zel. This cure is worth the torment. Or persuasion check. Get out of there, Lae'zel. You won't survive this anguish. What should we do? Wait and watch. Oh, thank you very much for the raid. No comment, chick. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. You've joined us at a... Well, Baldur's Gate 3 spoilers. It's not that new, is it? It's been out for a while now. Still, though. Baldur's Gate 3 spoilers. Let's try and get her out of there. 30. Well, if we roll a 20, we'll get it. I'm not just going to stand there and let her die. But then again, we're going to fail this roll anyway, so, you know. So, you know, we roll a 20, and then we got +6 and a possible 25% for a +4 off the guidance, you know. So we'll be fine. Doesn't a 20 always pass a check, like, no matter how high it is? Or if it... I mean, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? It does. Well, if we do Eagle Splendor, we have a 1 in 10 chance of passing this, because we can roll... There we go. We've got 2 chances to roll a 20.
Oh, yes. I feel it. Oh, splitting. Burning. Ah! What madness is this? The Zaithis nearly destroyed me. I am Githyanki. I will not be Geich.
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
The parasite lives, yes, and thank goodness it saved her. Your Zaithis tried to kill Lae'zel and failed. Deception. You're wrong. Can't you see at their eyes? The parasite's dead. See, these are the sorts of lies that are like, it's a lie, but it's for a good cause. So you're like, I don't know. I feel like this is where D&D, as like a tabletop game, is superior in some ways, I would imagine, because you have a person to argue it out with, you know, like a rules master who can be like, okay, I have an oath not to lie, but I also have an oath to like protect people. So they come into conflict, obviously, because what if the lie is to protect someone? You know? Fuck me. Okay, we already have situational advantage. So we'll do guidance. Oh. So close. I don't want to get into a fight here. I am rolling again.
Really? Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power? Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract it alive. It would have been an exceptional specimen. In any case, the problem is resolved.
There we go.
Leave me. I must salvage what I can.
No! It can't be! It can't! This was my right!
Alright, let's wait till we're back at camp.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithis might have killed me. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend.
Oh, Lae'zel. You're so silly. I love that we could say this. We convinced her to get out of it. And now we can be like, oh, well. You shouldn't have got out. I guess you shouldn't have got out. What a dickhead thing to say. It's just completely flip based on the situation.
There must be a Sharlak in this crash. A traitor. The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Charai and inform him of the Zaithisk's tampering.
Oh, Lisa. That 20 roll was funny, wasn't it? Like, so we just need to roll a 20. And then we did. Let me just... Ooh, yep.
You've been caught mid-robbery.
What?
Your next move had best be a careful one.
You were looking the other way. Okay, drop the item.
With your prize discarded, the matter can rest.
Do you have to be... Well, she was looking the other way. Okay, we'll come back for those, maybe. If we need Mind Flayer specimens, we'll come back. You have to hide when you steal. Well, even if there's no one around, or what? That's bullshit. There was someone around, but she was completely looking in the other direction. She doesn't have eyes in the back of her head. You get permanent debuffs from that thing? That's wild. What? So it actually does give you brain damage if you stay in it. That's really funny.
I have something to ask.
I'm not here. Speak to the captain. Let's see how well she handles this.
People doubt the captain's abilities.
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now.
Uh-oh. Hang on, I thought that this was a quest we would... Oh, did I go to the wrong person? Uh-oh. Do I have to lie to this person again? Oh my god. We have to pass another... Unbelievable. I'm not going to show it to her.
Time is finite, as is my patience. Go!
Does it keep on if you keep coming back to speak to her? Talk to her again. Why is this red?
They should have let me interrogate those cultists.
Okay, what the hell?
Chance to say anything useful.
I thought that Lae'zel said go talk to her. Where is the Inquisitor, though? I don't know where they are. The Inquisitor went through there, right? Okay, so they went... There they are. They were off the top of the map. I see, I see. Okay, so we have to get through the captain's quarters. And she has a key for this thing. Alright, some options here then. She doesn't give a shit about this thing, right? She thinks it's stupid. So I'm thinking almost like, okay, we're either going to have to pickpocket her for the thing and then somehow get past this person. And we're not going to do that. We have no stealth abilities here. We don't do that. Oh, I'm thinking we just show her it. I'd be like, look, this is it. Let me go. I'm going to give it to the Inquisitor. And then you can get back to doing what you want to do. Right? Is that silly? Like, I almost feel like they will know that we have it. But how else are we going to get through this door? Let's have a think about it then. We do have Gale. Gale's magic. He should be able to get through a door. Well, my plan would be, if it would let me do it, is be like, oh, we found it. So I'll just go and give it to the Inquisitor, and then I'll get the Inquisitor off your back. Right? But she might just demand it, and then I'll have to say, we'll just end up in a fight. I think insert items. Sausage roll. Oh, we get Gale to somehow teleport us through this wall. You're a wizard, you can do things like that, right? Alright. That's literally all I could think of. We've got it.
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed.
I love that.
So, give me the weapon.
We come back 30 seconds later and we're like, oh, we've got it. It was down the hall. This is... One, no one's gonna like this. Gale might like it. Those two are really not gonna like this. This feels...
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, me too.
Give it to me.
No. See, produce it. This is... I can take it out. See, is producing it giving it to her? See, this is ambiguous, right? Because she says, give it to me, and then we have the options produce it, or to say no, right? Now, the fact that it says produce, I think, is just showing it, right? But we're not going to hand it over. Because, I mean, I have to know here what this does. Because if we give the artifact up, we die, right? So, okay, we're just going to show it. We're going to show it. And I'm worried that if we start a fight, Lae'zel might. It could mean producer, it could mean instant game over. Okay, I actually want to know now. Like, what is the result of this check? It's worded too ambiguously, and because we're on honor mode, I want to know.
No!
Oh, well, she just nicks it.
Yes. There it is. Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Trickery?
Got it back.
Heresy. How did you... You manipulate it when I cannot? It appears you have been chosen, Istik. You are lucky. It is not for me to question why. Go, seek the Inquisitor below, and take the cursed thing with you.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping she'd be like, take it to the Inquisitor. Because she doesn't give a fuck about this thing, right? There's a hint that she doesn't care about it. She just wants the Inquisitor off her back.
Follow the corridor.
Maybe I need more pockets.
It actually did go to plan, didn't it? And we're allowed to... Apparently stuff in here is...
What's in here?
Are we just allowed to loot now?
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Do as I do. The Inquisitor shall tolerate only the utmost respect.
Yeah, I bet.
This Inquisitor sounds like a daunting chap. But who knows? Perhaps he'll answer our questions.
Never been that simple before. Don't know why it would be now.
What's this red here on the mini-map? I can't believe we got through that without ending up in a fight. You can't fast travel. Okay. We have used our Voice of the Circle for today. And since we have, I'm going to swap on my fighting amulet. Now this feels like I'm going to be in a fight now. And I don't get to talk my way out of it. But we'll see. Shadowheart's out of level 2 spell slots.
The air is ripe with magic.
Which I like having for checks. Why not, you know? I can't believe it doesn't take you off. It offs you after that.
Despite everything.
You used all the level 2 spell slots. Yeah, she has a thing that can buff you in dialogue.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Our esteemed guest, please approach. We have much to discuss.
Huh. There's a lot of them.
You have something I want. I have the knowledge you need. Library.
We're gonna end up in a fight, I can tell. They're not gonna let you get out of this section without a fight at all, are they?
Vlaakith's power is endless. Her patience is not. Approach. I won't ask again.
Interesting.
My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Right. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have brought her here. I can give it to you, but I don't think you'll like it. Oh, shit. I almost want to say that one, but that doesn't actually give it, does it?
Perhaps you should leave the thinking to me, Istik. Hand over the weapon.
I can't. It protects me. I feel like so many of these are just going to be a fight.
What business is that of yours? Suffice to say, my queen wants it. But know that you will have been instrumental in stopping the grand design. Hand it over.
What's the grand design? Let's get as much conversation out of them as we can.
The grand design is what all Geik seek. The restoration of the Illithid Empire, which spanned the entirety of the multiverse. For centuries, their elder brains sought to bring back their dominion. Every plot they hatched, we stopped. But now they are close to succeeding. Never before could they pause ceremorphosis. Never before could they let the infections spread undetected. You saw the thralls gathered on the Geik ship. Imagine that everywhere. Wants, needs, choice. All would cease to be. Everything rendered unto the Geik. So, the weapon. Please.
A bit sarcastic, please. I mean, either of these are going to be a fight, right? Because if we produce it, the same thing's going to happen. It's just going to zap him and jump back to us. And then he's going to fight us, right? This will start a fight. This is the same check as before, right? Except this time, one is going to also cause a fight, I bet.
No.
So it is found.
Oh, God. Hello.
My queen. Skathzai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
Who exactly are you? It's funny. Wave politely is also funny. Wave politely. Yeah, hello. I like that. Oh. I don't want to get ourselves killed. Lae'zel disapproves.
I expected little of Istik education. But here we kneel before our queen. Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlakith. You know me.
Arlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istik, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
I didn't take the weapon from you, but I am returning it. I'm not. I'm the hero who found your weapon. God, I don't want to say any of this. Neither. It's mine by rights. It's not. One, I'm not returning it. I'm just coming to talk to you about it. 2, I don't want to call myself a hero. And I also don't want to lay claim to it. Not happy with any of these. It's more Shadow Hearts than mine. Do a little bit of self-glazing. It's gonna wind her up.
Your utility is proven, but your heroism is yet to be witnessed. A test, then, to see if you are as capable as you profess to be. That weapon you carry, the astral prism, it is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prism is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen.
Oh, God.
An honor gained. A burden borne. You must accept. Refuse, and you will know my fury.
Can't do that. The person inside protects me from the Absolute. I will do as you wish. No, I'm not doing the Githyanki Queen's bidding. Can't you kill them yourself? I thought gods were all powerful. I feel like getting ourselves and Lae'zel out of this conversation alive is going to be very difficult. I can't do that. The person inside protects me from the Absolute. I mean, that's just the straightforward thing to say, right? I also don't want to say I will do as you wish, because I don't want that to count as like a pact with her, and then I talk to the Dream Visitor later and decide not to kill them, and that counts as breaking a pact I made with someone. Right?
You are being lied to. I will be obeyed!
Skva! Do not defy my queen!
So we can say, in fact, maybe I'll free the one inside. Can't... What? Well, she's not going to let me go into it. God, I don't know. Okay. So, you know what? Between honor mode and this paladin oath, I feel constrained. Will it count as an oath? But then again, it let me lie to the other Githyanki, right? So it could be a... But it doesn't say deception. I could just be... What do you reckon? Alright, I'm gonna say I'll do it. I'm not, though.
Use the Flamecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. Wargas, they are not to leave until it is done.
As you say, my queen.
Shma Zala Vlakith. We will not waste a second.
Okay, so now we have to go in, not kill the Dream
Do
Visitor.
not leave this room except to enter the prism. Turn your back on me, and you will feel my blade against it.
And then somehow we have to convince Lae'zel that it's a good idea to not do what her queen said.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna kill you, don't worry.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement.
And then we have to convince that one guy that we actually did kill the Dream Visitor, and then we'll be allowed to leave with it intact and no one dead, is the plan.
A timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
Cool.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
Oh.
By Vlakith's will end the prism dweller. Violently.
She didn't say violently.
We can talk later.
I'm sure you're perfectly delightful. I can't talk right now.
Another step forward.
No one wants to talk about this. Let's save just in case we fail on a mode here. Ooh. Potion. Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability. Creates a barrier that makes creatures and objects immune to all damage. Sounds overpowered.
Let's see what this does.
What's this beckoning cave? Well, that's marked with...
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come. We will talk in private. Just the two of us.
Follow the voice in. What do you reckon? Oh, every single decision here is scary.
A moment. Nothing more.
Wants to. I can't get anywhere else from here, can I? Just wanted to finish, like, having a little look around.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Ooh, inscribed slate. Let's see. The slate's faded symbols are hard to distinguish, let alone decipher. The drawings etched underneath them, however, are plain to see. They depict a dragon soaring above two individuals, one standing tall, the other kneeling. A circle is drawn around them, a fuzzy trail trailing behind. They're riding a comet. Can I talk to Lae'zel about that?
By Vlakith's will
Can I give that to Lae'zel and have her read it?
Action, not reaction.
No, she can't make out the symbols either.
That ends not as bad as it could have. That will fit in my pack.
I like that you can hear like a battle over there. Big dead skeleton.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Are we on a hand here? We are, aren't we? Divine Bone Shard. All right.
Let's see.
You are the one in charge, aren't you? Come in.
All right.
I may have made a mistake trusting you.
I'm not gonna kill you,
I told
Data.
to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you? And now... you've come here to murder me.
I haven't come to murder you. I just want to talk. You're right. Prepare to die.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Why does Vlaakith want you dead?
Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule. The end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you, but consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
I trust him. Behold my tiny sword. A goddess asked me to kill you. I have no choice. You have to die. Vlaakith be damned. If she wants you dead, she can kill you herself. That feels a bit dismissive.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaakith will be furious. To make no mention of your Githyanki companion.
Yeah, that's going to be
the
difficult.
Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
If you're such a threat to her, why hasn't she killed you already?
She is trying her very best to kill me. By sending you. Vlaakith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mind Flayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
Is that trying to get very... Yeah, she should have just sent Lae'zel in by herself, probably. I guess maybe the point is... this guy would be able to explain to a Githyanki the true version of their history or something, right? Whereas an outsider might just be like, just do what she says. Who knows, though. So if we killed him, wouldn't we die immediately? Or wouldn't we become like a mind-controlled true soul like the others? Or would we just turn into a thing immediately? Like, isn't that just the... if I killed him, wouldn't that be the end of the game? I should have killed you. That's funny. What's the power? I'm going to say, I protect my allies.
I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You are on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. Be warned, the Inquisitor awaits your return from this place with orders to kill you. No doubt the rest of the Crush will join him. Good luck.
Yeah, but fucking hell.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Okay, Lae'zel. You need to be careful here, because based on this conversation, you could be thrown into the void. Actually, I learned a few things. Your queen is... Oh, it's now the time to go for the... If we're too direct with it, I'm like, ah... Oh, this is horrible. Should we be like... I feel like we have to, right? Because if we say no and then we leave, let's go for it.
Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance.
The Inquisitor is going to kill you, Lae'zel. Is that proof enough for my honor? Close your mind to Lae'zel. Ooh. Okay, we have +6 and advantage, and we can re-roll it.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hey, Scapeworm, thank you very much for the 70-month sub. That is amazing.
I've a mind to end you here and now, but you either believe your own words, or have suddenly mastered the duplicitous arts. To the Inquisitor, and let us see who speaks with serpent's tongue.
Why not show her? Well, I wouldn't mind showing her. But see, I don't think that she'd trust the Dream Visitor, whereas I do think that she'd trust me. Is this the way out? How do we get out? Oh, it's over there. Jumped up here for no reason. Okay.
Lae'zel, I've been waiting. You are named Hashalak. Bend your head, for my blade is ready.
Rai, please, summon Vlaakith. There's much...
Irrelevant, Gake wretch. The Queen has spoken. Your death is decreed.
You realize what Lae'zel doesn't. Whatever the outcome of your visit to the Astral Prism, Vlaakith had no intention of letting either of you live.
Crush Yillik, with me, to the death.
He played his hand really badly there. He could have been like, thank you, friends. How about you take all that armor off and have a nice cup of tea? And then, or stay with us tonight, and then just rushed us when we're in different rooms, or, you know. Instead, he's like, kill them all. When we come out fully armed. Not really the Githyanki thing. Well, they all need to have a huddle and get on the same page, I think. Okay, great. We're still blessed. Apparently we're still blessed from the heal. Aid. Oh, because I cast Aid very recently. We haven't actually spent any time in this reality, have we? Okay, brilliant. Let's get this sword singing then. The bless is a boon. Oh, I thought it was from Aid. Okay, who's gonna go next? One of the raiders. You're just gonna shoot at us. Deals it. Oh, we can upcast. The weapon gets harder. Let's do it. That's cute. Okay. Fuck. That was a hard hit on Shadowheart there. Look at that. That's a lot of damage. Not happy about that. Okay. We go for smites. Start chopping him down. Or should we take care of ads first? I think this fight is going to be rough because our main source of damage is not with us at the moment. Plus 10 bonus. You can use this 3 times. Oh my god, he's gonna be... Okay, we need to like batter him to get rid of all those. Reducing its incoming damage by 10. Okay, okay, Gale, you're killing him. I feel like we should just not... Or we should have the spiritual weapon attack him to fuck his parries up or something. And we should just focus on killing everyone else in the room. I have no clue here. What if he just kills Shadowheart? That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? What if we try and command them to drop their weapons? Is that 30% to hit? Or this is 30% to work? What do you reckon? And yeah, I would need to know, do they pick it up again? Yeah, that is a question I will ask. I feel like if he dropped his sword, that would be great, but we just don't, like... Because I could just pick it up. Oh yeah. What's Gale got here? I could haste Lae'zel, assuming Lae'zel can do damage. What do you reckon? Is that worth?
Where do I go from here?
Oh, I'm so scared of this fight. Yeah, if Gale loses concentration from all these other hits, you know. I feel like we're just gonna die, honestly. I feel like what's gonna happen is we'll die. Alright, let's just go for this one.
Follows me everywhere.
Mind clawed me. I don't even know what that is. An enemy is close, has disadvantage on ranged attack rolls. That's not that, right? I don't even know what that is. Okay. Summons a vestigial echo of Vlakiv's ire as a wicked psionic blade. Oh well, whatever. Okay, they're just extra swords, whatever. Okay. T1. We could Ice Storm here and hit both of these. In fact, that gets all three of them, doesn't it? Just about. Which means we gotta do it. That's pretty good. We could legit run to this one and try to ensnare it with Gale, but putting him in combat range sounds like a bad idea. Plus, if it moves, it might get iced. But we could just run Gale backwards.
Of course. Never a dull moment.
I'm gonna Sanctuary Shadowheart to keep her alive. And then she can heal whatever it is that anyone else does, right? No, you dumb asshole! Ugh, well, he missed at least. I was trying to move him back into the circle, but the click hit this thing instead, and he moved towards it. Okay. I could counterspell this, but what if he does something worse on his turn? You know? I don't care about Misty Step. Oh, they didn't do a whole lot of damage there. But what is this? Being drained. -2 penalty on armor class and vulnerable to psychic damage. Condition ends when affected entity damages war gas. Okay, cool. Like this has been... Well, this it can't reach him, right? This should just fight this person.
I am fury. I am death.
Alright, Lae'zel. What can you do? Let's find out what Lae'zel can do. Frightens your target. That's not going to work, obviously. Trip attack. Knock them prone. The floating axe should duel the floating sword. Right? If we can knock him over, that'd be good. Only 50% though.
You bow.
Saved. Try again. Go again. Get tripped. Saved again. Damn. Go for another one. Saved again. Well, it's not bad though. She's hitting him. She took off a big chunk of his health there, nearly half of it actually. This is short rest. Let's see though, but it's 8 to 17. Yeah, let's whatever. Let's. Okay. Why not, right? May as well. I'm not gonna smite one of the swords though, am I? Is that worth it? Oh, shit. Oh my god. There we go. Many heals. We could Guardian. Next to him. What do we reckon? I like that. Can I only have one summon out though? No, I can have multiple. Cool. Okay. I can get Gale in the sword range by moving a little bit over. Gale can use this as a reaction, right? Shield it. Stop hurting Lae'zel. Okay. Do I have to fight these bloody swords to get rid of them without getting over there? Sod it. God, he's hard to hit. So everything's going to be 40%, right? Eh, sod it. We'll just hit him. Critical miss. Jesus.
Victory is assured.
Oh, I said I was going to give Gale a... Hey, he doesn't provoke a react by moving away. They must have already used their reaction, right? So we just need to hit him, right? I don't have anyone to grease, really. I need to hit him once to remove that effect, right? And then, God, I don't know. Do these swords fuck off when he dies? I might just do damage to him and think, sod it, you know? Let's just get rid of him. Oh my God. What happened there? The Guardian reacts to him doing things. What, any things? That's great. Okay, great. So if he retaliates when we hit him with stuff, the Guardian gets him. Okay, that's just the cantrip, and we're not weak to it.
Impressive resistance, but futile.
Oh, that's the fucking dream team there.
Before the others come for us.
Damn, this person is fucking getting it done. So he was hitting at Sausage Roll, who's very difficult to hit. Missing, and the Guardian was... That's really good, isn't it? If it reacts to everything. Sausage Roll and Guardian are they're the dream team. Knock that person down, Lae'zel. We just can't. We cannot knock them down. It's not possible. Alright. Lacerate them. Hey, that worked. I'll have that. You reach anyone? You cannot. Okay, brilliant.
Take 2, 2, 1.
Brilliant. me that. Just nick the sword. It's really funny. It's like, nah, I'll have that actually. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got carried hard by the Guardian there. Tenacity. When you miss an attack, deal 3 bludgeoning damage. I mean, I don't need it to ask me to do that, do I?
Let me recite their demise.
Yeah, obviously long resting after this, so. Gale, go fight that wizard. Just shrugged it off. It uses your react. Oh yeah, because we can do other reactions, can't we? Like, that's probably a bad idea, because now we can't counter spell. Yeah, that sort of thing. I see, I see. Cantrip. She's pretty good, isn't she? Chopping away. Old spirit weapons not doing too hot, sadly. Just can't move around very fast, can it?
Have to keep going.
Very good, very good.
Nothing will stand in my way. No gloom, all doom.
Gale. Well, that's just overkill, isn't it? Obviously long resting, so. Lovely. Hey, that went too bad. Alright, let's attempt to repair this.
Vlaakith. Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skageth! I followed your path. What good? This heart of stone, for it to be shattered.
Very poetic.
She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
Lae'zel? You're as dull as you are stupid. That's similar to what I was just about to say. Let's go with reality. You're an enemy of your people now. You need to accept that.
Silence! I must think.
Well. While you think. While concentrating on a spell, the wielder where its weapon attacks deal additional damage. While you're concentrating. Oh, fuck. Alright. That person. We're not looting that one.
What's inside?
Ooh. Ooh. They had a bunch of cool stuff, didn't they? That was... This one had an orange. Oh, and a butter bun. I want one of them. Ended up all over the place. Potion of Angelic Slumber. Drink to turn into a 2-turn slumber. You gain the benefits of a long rest. Wow. I'm really sure I don't click drink. That was... Sent to camp. Psionic Revenge. Ooh. Fancy. Githyanki. Gain a bonus to Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. I'll give that to Lae'zel. Ooh. 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 Why do you have so much food?
Moving in.
It's like an extra dead person in the floor. Fancy crossbow. Studded leather armor. That was the main fella. What's he doing over there? Ooh. Elixirs. I don't really use these. I have RPG problems with the elixirs in this game, which is like, you don't know what's coming up, so you're like, I'll save it for when I really need it, you know? And then you end the game with a fucking bag full of elixirs you've never used. The Skin Burster. Skin Burster Force. When the wielder deals melee damage with this weapon, they gain 2 turns of Force Conduit. Sounds great. Send that to camp. Ooh, more elixirs. Gain an additional spell slot. There is a lot of interesting stuff in here, isn't there?
Something good here, I hope.
A lot of money as well.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just... Yeah, they turn. There was a note about them turning. Send that to Gale.
Lathander blesses the rising, bountiful sun. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Nearly had it.
Well, that's kind of bullshit, isn't it? I like that it's rusty so you can grease it to turn it. That's really good. Big fan of that. What I think is bullshit is that I had to assume that the sun rises and sets in the same cardinal directions that it does on Earth on whatever planet we're on. Which I don't know if it does or not.
Remarkable that this stayed hidden all this time.
Okay, this seems like a whole thing in and of itself. Let's do it though. I've got a little time. There's a possibility my dad's coming over later if he's early.
Better not be cursed.
If thou readst this, trespasser, turn back, lest your life be forfeit.
Like, just jump over. Like, no.
Welcome, rest.
If thou readst this, trespasser, turn back, lest your life be forfeit.
We found this, right? How do we do the door? I'm not trespassing. Energy source. You shouldn't label it energy source, probably. Okay.
Your desire.
That's easy enough. Dawnbreaker. Can't reach destination. Yeah, bullshit.
Let's go.
Okay, now, is that just for the doors, or is it for this thing as well? We can totally get round the back here, though, can't we?
Let's get going. Don't waste a step.
Okay. Just no one stand in the beam. Oh. I wasted a magic missile thinking I was being clever. Oh, fucking hell, look at that! Gale, they're hiding them. You're another one in you. Stop walking so far forward, I will kill all of you. That's great. Okay. Oh yeah, he can, can't he? He can... can do that. Don't stand in front of it to disarm it, you silly tit. Oh my god.
I need aid.
Well, that's honor mode gone. That's honor mode gone. Because Gale decided to path in front of the thing to disarm it. Instead of doing it from where he was. Continue your campaign in dishonor. Well, okay. So, he walked in front of the trap to disarm it. And then everyone else followed him into the room when his body got thrown off the edge. You know, I don't even care about that at all. Like, that's like...
At the ready.
Whatever, you know. Who cares about that?
That should more than suffice.
So, it's... We just carry on, but we're on... What is it? The version of honor mode. It's nice that they let you carry on, I suppose, right? It's always the jank that gets you in honor mode, not the fights. Yeah. That's okay. If it came... I'd be sad if it came from me making a mistake in combat or, like, picking a wrong dialogue option or something like that. But something like that where it's just... Oh, the pathing decided to fuck you. It's like... We could tell it was coming. I feel like on honor mode, you need to be pathing people. Like, if you really want to do it, you need to, like, stay off group mode. And you need to be, like, pathing people like this. Like, okay. 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 To make sure they don't decide to throw themselves off a lava waterfall or something. Well. My Subnautica hardcore playthrough took... Oh my... I remember one of those where my my submarine just bugged out and started spinning around underwater and slamming itself into walls and things. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We'll save. I'll come back and we'll see what's through the secret stairway next time. Past the bullshit things. But I'm still not going to save Scum. Like, I don't like reloading different, you know, to see different checks and conversations and things like that. If we just happen to roll a 2 10 times in a row and end up in a boss fight, then that's what happens, you know. Anyway, I like how they all went over to the edge to look at dead Gale. They did, didn't they? One by one. Well, all right. I'm going to head off. Thanks for tuning in. We'll come back tomorrow. But now, we'll raid someone. Who are we going to raid? Let's raid Little Bear 36. Why not? I'll be back at the regular time tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Regular time tomorrow. I'm going to go eat something. Maybe tidy up a bit because my dad's coming over. All right. I will see you there.